I didn't transform. I didn't upgrade. I set fire to the weak version of myself, and I watched it burn. Habits, people, comfort, excuses, softness. That version of me who talked big but lived small, I lit the match. I caught my own reflection and winced. The mirror showed eyes that were technically awake, but everything behind them was dust. I'd padded my existence with someday, and eventually, until the room felt soundproofed, safe, sterile. Enough. I grabbed a mental gas can in one hand and a blacksmith's hammer in the other. If I'm going to melt this life down, I might as well forge something stronger. Party friends whose only currency was boredom? Deleted. No speeches, no, we should still hang. Silence is the cleanest amputation. My phone pulsed with unanswered calls. I let every vibration die like sparks on wet pavement. Then came the digital purge. Files, half-finished side hustles, screenshots of plans I never executed, dragged to the desktop gallows and dropped. Are you sure? No, I'm certain. Delete. Social feeds dissolve next. The moment I hit delete account, the lights behind my eyelids dimmed. Likes, mentions, dopamine, gone. A vacuum opened, then roared. Good. Vacuums pulling fresh air. Week 1 felt like inhaling smoke. People said I'd gone weird. They were right. In the hush, I finally heard the low hum of unused potential and the rattle of rusted ambition. The sound made me angry, so I added more fuel. I resigned from the secure job with a 2-sentence email. Walking out, I pictured the cubicles collapsing behind me like dominoes. With no paycheck coming, Plan B vanished. Gravity changed. Either I learned to fly or I pancaked. Rent drained my savings. I sold the couch, the gaming rig, the 4K TV. Bare floors echoed under my boots while I paced 5-6 hours a day, crafting battle plans aloud like a lone general on the eve of war. Diet? Oats, tuna, black coffee. The body doesn't need pleasure. It needs raw material. Push-ups until my chest felt welded to the floor. Cold showers that turned my breath into bullets. 5-mile runs on blistered feet because strolling was a ritual the old me adored. Afternoon, assault on the skill set. I ripped open online courses, hammered newfound knowledge until sparks flew. When exhaustion begged for mercy, I repeated one mantra. Bend or break, but never stay the same. Silence settled like drifting snow. That's when ghosts shuffled in. Warm memories of Friday pizzas and half-hearted camaraderie. I answered by recording gravel voice declarations into my phone. You are molting. Keep tearing. I played them back at 2 a.m. when sleep tried to seduce me. Time blurred. Muscles hardened. Bank numbers fell, then stabilized, then rose like a cautious sunrise. Freelance gigs once terrifying became Tuesday warm-ups. I over-delivered. Slept 4 hours, learned new software before dawn. Clients paid, word spread. I kept my apartment empty as a monastery. Tape on the wall read, molt or rot. Every exit required touching that reminder like a talisman. Months in, the mirror nodded instead of flinching. But beneath aesthetics, geography had changed. The meadows of complacency had become sharp ridgelines where excuses plunged to their deaths. Weakness had nowhere to land. Opportunity knocked. Speaking gigs, joint ventures, partnerships. I ran each offer through the storm. If the wind of my new life can't bend it without breaking me, I take it. Most offers scattered like ash. A few, forged from the same alloy of grind and grit, remained. Those became weapons. People said, "You reinvented yourself overnight." They missed the nights on splintered floors counting coin for oatmeal. They never smelled the circuitry burning when I nuked an entire social history with one click. Transformation is what you post. Annihilation is what you survive. Today, I stand scarred, sleepless, raw, and alive. There's soot in my hair and calluses on my palms. I wear both like honors. Morning alarm hits at 4:59 a.m. because 5 a.m. is for tourists. Training before sunrise strips daylight of any leverage. Work follows in ruthless sprints. No notifications, no mercy. Evenings, study. Books dense as lead, cut with highlighted lines sharper than knives. Does it hurt? Every minute. You can't melt yourself down and expect the furnace to sing lullabies. I've buried friendships, comfort, and versions of myself that begged for CPR. Grief became the soil. I tilled it until something fierce and evergreen sprouted. Now I move through days with the quiet weight of a mountain. Not loud, massive, still expanding. And if nostalgia ever whispers from the old neighborhood of my brain, I touch the scarred surface of my hammer and remember, foundations don't negotiate with wreckage. I burned my old life down, not to escape it, but to become someone it never would have allowed me to be. You want change? Bring fire. This isn't recovery. This is rebirth through annihilation.